My name is Dale Hain. I am currently a bartender and a shift manager here at Porky's. I came on board as a barback, actually. I was desperate to get in here. It was, a groundbreaking place. I wanted to always be a part of something that was brand new, just being built, just being started. I kind of missed the boat early on. I didn't come on until May. They opened in January. But I was able to get in. Obviously I had 7-8 years bartending experience, but they didn't have any need at the time. But I was able to edge my foot in through the door and be a barback. In no time they saw my experience, my skill, and I just kind of tried to promote leadership day to day through my position, and it paid off. They made me full-time bartender, and then about, I want to say in November last year, they made me a shift manager. Yeah, so barback is essentially bartender in training, right? It's someone who, at least back in the day, and I think we try to keep that alive even today, is someone who aspires to be a great bartender, to get behind the well and really start making that good money. So a bartender has to really be in touch with the operation and anticipate what the bartender is going to need before they even need it. And particularly with this location, I was okay with taking that on because I've been a bartender for several years. I've never actually had a barback role, so that was new for me to step into, but I took to it pretty immediately. And yeah, just rolled with it from there. So you start as a barback. It's gonna make you a better bartender, just as well as people will tell you being a server for years will make you a better bartender. It all really does. It's learning how to make the drinks and the speed, all that will come as you start working behind the bar. What's more important is prioritizing, shifting on a dime and having to reprioritize something, or, cleaning up after a spill or things like that. You can't really, you've got to watch someone else. You almost have to learn it secondhand. Be back there, be operating, and watch them deal with those kinds of issues and conflict resolution. And then customer service as well. That's something, maybe not as a barback you won't get as much experience as, but as a server and just working, closely with your bartenders, you're going to pick up a lot of that customer service experience. So yeah, barbacking is great. I would say probably the best way to get into volume bartending is to aspire to be a great barback first. And then once you step up, it's all gonna kind of come to you. My biggest trick to the trade would be anticipating what a guest is gonna need before they even know they need it, or even hit them with that surprise, something they didn't expect. Guest wants to come up and ask for a special drink. Oh, I want a vodka, fruity, something. We get it all the time, blah, blah, blah. And of course, we want to make them happy. Boom, throw something together, but then you know what? Pop some fresh mint leaves, throw a little special garnish on there for them, something they really, really weren't expecting. Like, yeah, you made them a drink off menu and you also made it look amazing. They're gonna walk away feeling special, and that's the point, is to get them walking away feeling special so they come back and we can treat them special again. Yeah, it's a very groundbreaking concept. Of course, we've seen food truck parks before. In my experience, never seen more than maybe 3 or 4 in one location. So this is huge. This is definitely new. I definitely think the big attraction is the variety of food here, the games, the family-friendly environment, and it's really got its finger on the pulse of the community here, because up in the northeast side there's not a whole lot. We got a couple sports bars, but there's nothing even remotely close to this. So I think the biggest appeal here is that there is something here for everything. You're hungry, you want to play games, you want to just cut up with some friends. We've got card games, board games, Jenga. It's a place where someone can be a part of the community and you feel welcome no matter what you're here to do. I have great prospects for 2025. Last year we started picking up with events. Super Bowl, the entire inside was booked. Every single table was reserved. We love catering to that. Our only limits is our occupancy here. Other than that, any kind of occasion, birthdays, big sports games, ball games, company events, we can cater to all of it. We even have an upstairs private area that we can close off to you. And of course, 17 food trucks if you want to cater some food. I think the most important thing to push there is just that it is a place for everyone. You're in touch with the community here, because other than this, all you have is sports bars. You don't have anything else that's real, trendy, new, edgy, groundbreaking. Porky's is it. Porky's has games, we have food, we have a full bar, and we have a killer A1 customer service staff. So if there's one reason to come to Porky's, it's every reason.